Hello guys, welcome to KO Tutorials. So we'll be continuing with this interior over here. So although we are going with one more tutorial modeling of the box wagon over here, so we'll be definitely also will be continuing with this interior texturing part. So both are equally important over here. So we'll be going through both the things. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have started with the texturing part for this particular interior over here. So let's just continue it. So let's just assign the textures over here accordingly. So I'll just give a UVW map again over here, and I'll assign the texture over here. We'll go over here. So wherever you require to assign the textures, will be assigning those textures over here. So now I'll just select this lamp over here, and I'll just go into the material over here, and let's just assign again a Vray material. So I'll take a Vray material. So you can just rename it as lamp over here. I can assign a bit of a dark color over here, and if you want to give it a bit of reflection, let's add a bit of reflections. So you can give a bit of a satin look and just assign that particular shader over here. After that, we also need to assign some wood texture over here. So let's go into this Vray material, and I'll add, you can also add a normal map also if required. So I'll go into this, I'll go into this April texture. So whatever textures I have right now, I'll definitely try to add those textures over here. I'll go back. So we can do add the texture. So please add this texture over here, and let's go into this, and let's give again a UVW map, and you can go over here and you can set as fit over here. So if you want, you can add some reflections also over here. So for this also, I'll try to add the same wooden texture over here. So I don't think that the texture looks a bit of different. We'll slightly add it, and let's add a bit of noise also over here. So I'll just take a noise over here and I'll connect it with a bump map. I'll go into this, I'll set it as a fractal, and I'll just set this to 0.6. That's it. So wood table. So you need to assign the texture. So once you have assigned this, let's again go over here and let's take again a UVW map, and you can go into this and set it as, you can fit the texture, or else I can individually I can also take a texture. That would be much better, because sometimes it happens with the tiling section. So it would be better if I take the individual UVW map for the whole thing. I can take this as a cylinder and set this as fit over here. Again delete this UVW map let's again go into this, set it as again a cylinder. You can fit that, again go into this UVW map, set it as a cylinder and fit it, UVW map, set it as a cylinder, and you can fit that. So once you're done with this, we'll just save the file over here. After that, what I can do over here is like, so I can just select this and I can definitely assign the shade which we have given over here. We'll be assigning the same color over here. So for the books, how we'll be utilizing this, I'll show you a simple idea. So let's just attach it first, and let's go into material, and let's take again a Vray material over here. So let's take a Vray material. So take a Vray material, I'm not able to find. Okay, so I'll just assign. You can unwrap it, anything you want to unwrap it, that can be easily done over here. So you can do that. Let's go into the texture, and I'll just take this texture and I'll assign this texture. I'll save the file, and let's go into this, and let's take a UVW map. I'll go over here, I'll go into the gizmo, and I'll slightly rotate it to 90 degree over here. So sometimes now I can go over here and I'll increase its length over here in the right manner. So after this, what we can do over here, so once you've assigned it, I'll just convert to editable poly. I'll select this all polygons. I'll again go into the material. So this will rename it definitely as books over here. Again take a Vray material, and let's just give a white color to it. So as you can see over here, we have assigned this texture in this way. So we can definitely put that in such a manner. So we can just take, we can go into material and we can assign that texture. So let's just assign the texture over here and give a UVW map. So set it as a box. So it's the same way. You can go into this, go into the gizmo, and you can rotate this gizmo in whatever angle you want. So we can slightly rotate this in the right manner. So first we'll just fit it, and then, so what I would suggest you is like, you can assign one, then you can just duplicate those books. That would be much better and that would be much faster. So I'll just convert to poly. I'll select this and I'll assign this color to it. So once you're done, so that would be much faster to do. So assigning all the textures to the whole element, that would be, time taking process. So we can just rotate it just slightly, and duplicate that. So we can just delete this again. Let's just duplicate that. So I'll just duplicate it in this way, and I'll delete one of the books. Slightly I'll rotate it. I'll just delete this, shift and drag it and rotate it. So we have to make all these copies in the right direction over here. So again you can, so just duplicate that. 3 books over here, we can slightly rotate that. So we have to just repeat all these elements in the same way. So for this vents also we'll be utilizing. So let's just exclude this all. So go into material, and we have already assigned this metal. Will be assigning the same over here. So save your file again. So we have to repeat this whole thing. So once it is going to take a bit of time, but we can use this process. So just delete that and just shift and drag it. You can give some other textures also if it is required. So the same way. So let's select this, unhide, unfreeze all. We can assign a texture for this. So let's take Vray material over here. Let's go into the bitmap. Let's see some texture over here. Okay, you can take some textures. Alright, we'll assign the texture, not a problem. So save your file. So the same way we'll be doing it for all of this. So just go over here, mirror it in x-axis, click OK. That's it. So we can duplicate all of this. There are many books, so we'll be definitely doing it one by one, or you can just make multiple copies and finish that. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So as you can see, we have done with a lot of parts of the texturing over here for this tutorial. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So thanks for watching this tutorial.